Hey guys, so today we're looking at this Arboleaf. It is model CS10E. It is a 8 electrical body composite scale for checking your body. You're going to notice if you look on the back here, there will be a QR code that you will scan because this does have an app. So when we go to open it, you'll have your normal tab, and then you'll just open it up like this. Now you're going to see they did a really good job of putting the foam. There's foam over it. This foam is about an inch thick all the way around. So they protected it really well. The scale itself is going to look like this. And there will be one document in here, and that will be your user guide. So basically we are going to show you how to use it. And we're going to show you the functions of it. And we are going to make sure, first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to download the app. The app is going to look like this, just a little A. And then you will click on that app. And then you're going to have to go through the process of setting it up. So when you're setting it up, you're going to have to set it up based on your country and how you do it. We are set up for pounds. We're set up for inches, calories, and ounces. And you want to confirm that. And then it's going to ask for decimal point settings, whether you want 2 digits or however you want to set it down. We're just going to set it up for 2 decimal points. And then you can set it up to whether or not you want to hold your password. Now, when we go to use this, we're going to just connect it. And when we stand on it, it's going to tell us the different things here, all this different stuff. Because basically, you're going to want to stand on this scale barefoot. You want your skin contacting these 4 points. Then you're going to raise this up, and your thumbs and the backs of your hands will be touching this. That's where it gets its numbers from. But before you go to use it, on the back side, there will be a tab. You just pull this tab out. Let your batteries touch, and that should make it so it starts working. And you'll see right there, it's setting itself up for its first use. Now you're going to notice on the bottom, it does have nice little rubber pads so that it doesn't mess anything up. So when you set it down, when you turn this on to use it, it can check your body fat, your body mass index, your muscle mass, your visceral fat, your bone mass, and your water body. So when you go to turn this on, you're basically going to step on it and then step back off, and it should start coming. So after you've stepped on it, step back off. So whatever you want to check, let's say you want to check your body fat, your BMI, whatever. You're going to stand on it. You're going to pull this up to about heart level, and make sure you're holding all the different things. Your thumbs will have to be on the backs of your hands, because if anything is not on, it's not going to read. So you want to make sure your feet are touching all of them. And if you look down, it's running. If that's scale, you will see it's running tests right now. And it just finished. So what it did, it runs a test, and while it's running the test, there will be bars coming across here. So I weigh 187.8 pounds in full clothes. We will see. So now what we need to do, before we use the device for the first time, you need to add your device, and you need to figure out which one of these you have. We have the scale, so we're going to use that. And then open the Bluetooth permissions. You have to agree and allow. And it's going to search for the device, so you have to make sure that you activate the device while it's looking. So it picked up the device right here. After I activated it, you're going to connect it, and then it will tell you that it is paired and it's finished. So you can see the fact, do all the different things, and then we can go to, and it shows you how to use it. Go to the main page, so we can go back. We don't need help. We're just going to go to our scale and go back to the original page. So here's our original page. And we're going to activate it, and we'll see what this says. So you're going to activate this. You're going to grab thumbs here, hands here, and heart high. And then if you look down, you should see a line at the bottom where it's running the test. So you're holding it heart high, and when it's done, it's making lines down on the bottom. So right now it's running the tests. It should be making lines across the bottom telling you that it's running the test. And also the scale is also telling there. And there it's done. It gives you all the measurements here. The measurements will be on the scale, but they will also be on your phone. So if you look at it, it tells you the different things it did. I weighed 187.8 in full clothes. The only thing I had off was my socks. You have to have your socks off and be barefoot on the actual readers. My body water is 54.9%. Protein is 17.4. Fat is 23.8. Bone is 3.8. Body water is sufficient at 46.8. Protein is high. I have a high protein at 32.6. Body fat is slightly high. Bone mass is actually where it's supposed to be. Muscle, I have a high muscle content. BMI was slightly over. Skeletal muscle is over. The BMI is slightly over. Body fat is under. It's sufficient where it's supposed to be. My visceral fat is good. It says I need to lose some weight. Now, I'm not sure I agree with this part. It said for my height, 5'10", I should weigh 168 pounds. I've never in my life weighed 168 pounds because that's just really light. But I'm not sure what they base this off of. So it's telling me I need to lose 19 pounds. So at basically 5'10", it's telling me I should weigh 168 pounds, which to me seems a little low. Muscle control, 0. Says I'm good for my muscle. I have good content. Health assessment, 75.8 pounds. And then it gives you your muscles. So if you look here, I have upper extremity, which is your shoulders. I have very good muscle on my left and on my right. My trunk, which is your waist. This is what I'm saying. It's normal. Say I'm not overweight. But if you go up here, BMI is based on your height and your weight. This actually gives you breakdown of it. So when you look at here, I'm normal on my shoulder and pectoral, normal on my shoulder pectoral, normal on my waist, normal on both legs and ankles areas. So it's telling you that you're normal here. So I would actually say you would probably want to go by your muscle balance rather than this, because if you could be a bodybuilder and let's say you're 6 foot tall and you only have 3% body fat, but you weigh 300 pounds, your BMI is going to show you as high because you're over the weight that it suggests. But at 300 pounds of 3%, you're going to be all muscle. So basically, I would tell you more than likely you want to go by your muscle balance, because this is telling me that my shoulders are good, waist is good, legs are good. But if you went in there and then you go down here, I'm good everywhere here. My fat analysis was good here. I'm slightly high there. Trunk was slightly high. And extremities. And then you go down here. Muscle mass was 136. So basically 136 pounds of my 187 is muscle. 72% of my body is muscle. My BMR is telling me I need to have 1,700 calories a day. Tells you your fat-free body weight. Gives you a lot of different numbers here. So if you look at this, waist to hip ratio is 0.97. Body water is 54. So it gives you a lot of numbers if you look at the in-depth report to go by. The only thing you got to figure out is if you want to go by, because you can go into more detail, weight control. It's telling me I should weigh 168 at 5'10". Say, and then you can make adjustments in here on how you want to do it. So if I just want to use the scale, I can leave my socks on and just step on it, and it will weigh you with your socks on. The extra stuff right there, it just basically just tells you all this information is not going to be updating because you don't have the sensors being touched. So if you have multiple users, you just want to add a user. So we can just add the name. I'm going to put wife, and she's her gender. She's a female. Confirm. Now this is where I told you could put down how you want to do it. She is shorter than me. And the optional, you don't have to, and you can put the birth date is optional. Now it's ready. So basically, when she's going to do hers, and we can connect it, and then it'll have two profiles on there, and it'll know from time to time. You'll log in to whoever it was that was using it, and it will keep your stats from the last time and update them to this time, so you can see pluses or minuses in body fat, muscle content, all that different stuff. See, it's showing the pulses going through your body. And when it's done, like it is now, it'll have all the information just like it did for me, except for her. And if you see, they're also on the scale there. Exact same ones that are on my app. So it can have different people, multiple people, even up to a baby up to 3 years old. So you can start doing it young, and it'll tell you all the different things. And it'll give you the same numbers. And then basically when you want to switch back and forth to the people, you go back to the home page and switch. So the main thing I wanted to go over with this Arboleaf, you have to make sure that your thumbs are touching here, and on the back side, the palms are touching here. So basically, it's going to look like this. The cool thing is you can do it. It just spins around. This is a retractable piece. It comes up and down. Your feet have to be touching this. So if you're wearing socks, it's not going to be accurate. You have to take your socks off, feet touch here, touch here. You can do the scale part without touching this. It'll just tell you your weight. But if you want all the extra features, you're going to want to touch all 8 sensors at once. And it is activated by weight, so you activate it. It will save it on here. But if you don't read it real fast, you still have the app. You don't have to use the app. It'll have the numbers on here. They just won't stay on there. And then the next time you do it, compared to the last time, on the app it will save it and update and tell you the differences between the last time and this time. So that's another neat feature. Now, the thing I want to point out is the BMI. I brought it up earlier. If it looks on there and tells you your BMI is very high, but you know that you're not overweight, there are some issues, and you can look them up, flaws in the BMI index, because basically, for my height, 5'10", it says I should weigh 132 to 167. Never in my life weighed that. If you get down to 132 pounds at 5'10" male, you're not going to be healthy. So, main thing, watch your fat content. Watch your muscle content, and then look for variations. This gives you a lot of information, tells you a lot of different things, tells you how many calories you need to be eating a day. It's a really nice scale. I like it. Gives you a lot of features. We're going to give you the link for this in the description. Like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. And if you want a scale that basically tells you everything you need to know, tells you, there's even apps on here for your heart, different things. So we like this. We definitely would recommend it.